Hey, it's Stella here, and oh boy, have I got a steamy little tale to perk up your day. Pun absolutely intended. So, picture this. You're at your favorite local coffee shop, the one where your drink is basically your personality in a cup. You know the place. Chalkboard menu, macrame plant hangers, the faint yet undeniable scent of overpriced cinnamon swirling in the air. Well, enter this morning's protagonist. Let's call her Mia. Mia's carrying her usual laptop bag, her phone, and an existential crisis all rolled into one. A solid mix, if you ask me. She orders her go-to, a caramel mocha latte, extra whip, and heads to the usual table by the window. That's when she notices him. Here's the twist. She hasn't noticed him just today. She's seen him before. The dark-haired barista behind the counter, always smiling, almost too charming for his own good, with those sleeves rolled up just enough to show off tattoos that look like they come with their own stories. His name badge reads Lucas, but judging by the way Mia's pulse just skipped a beat, she's pretty sure his real name is Trouble. As fate, or caffeine addiction, would have it, Mia's laptop battery chooses today to die, mid-email draft. And because the universe thrives on chaos, her charger is nowhere to be found. Lucas notices her fruitless fishing expedition into her tote bag and appears at her table, holding the Holy Grail, a spare charger. "Mind if I rescue your day?" he asks, the kind of question you can't say no to unless you're dead inside. And Mia? Very much alive, let me tell you. They chat as he plugs in her laptop, something about the weather, then about playlists. Apparently he has a soft spot for vintage vinyl and lo-fi beats. Mia tries not to swoon, but fails, spectacularly. He mentions he's getting off in an hour, and not so subtly suggests she stick around. "We could grab a bite, or caffeine round 2, he says, with a wink that could melt glaciers. Now, you might be thinking, Stella, this is what rom-coms are made of. And you're right, but in Mia's world, life has always had an uncanny way of throwing curveballs. Fast forward an hour later. Lucas is out of his apron, looking effortlessly cool in that way men who claim they don't try always somehow master. They end up at a cozy little hole-in-the-wall bistro, and the conversation? Effortless, funny, borderline flirty, but not overly so. Lucas plays it cool. Mia's trying to match the vibe, but finds her cheeks hurting from smiling too much. Dinner turns into a walk by the park, lit up with twinkling fairy lights, and let me just say it, this man knows exactly when to pause mid-sentence to lock eyes. It's cinematic. Mia is spellbound, but also cautious. She's been burned before, and charming tends to come with complications. Lucas, picking up on the tiniest hesitation, confesses mid-walk. "I feel like I've seen you before. You come in almost every morning, don't you? I've been meaning to, well, say something clever." And now, the slightly awkward honesty part of the evening unfolds. Turns out, Lucas has noticed Mia way before today. In fact, he'd memorized her order the first week she walked in. For Lucas, this wasn't just another flirtation. He'd been waiting for the right moment to speak up. And today, fate intervened. Mia, at once flattered and slightly flustered, laughs. "You mean I've been overdressed for a coffee run this entire time?" she teases. The banter continues, evolving into a more intimate tone, until finally, they find themselves standing outside Mia's apartment building. Usually, it's at this point you'd expect the classic tongue-tied goodbye. But Lucas? Oh no. He leans in, his voice quiet but confident. "Tonight's been, well, let's not make it the only one." There's a pause, a heartbeat of tension that feels electric, and then the tiniest, softest kiss. Just enough to spark curiosity, but not answer all the questions. The story could have ended there, a fleeting brush with romance. But no. The real surprise came the next morning. Mia walks back into the coffee shop, and instead of the usual exchange of caffeine for coins, Lucas greets her with a perfectly made caramel mocha latte. Extra whip, no request needed. But that's not all. It's the note scribbled on the cup that really gets her. No phone number, no cheesy line, just one sentence. Same time tomorrow? And that, dear friends, is how Mia's daily caffeine run became so much more than a habit. Moral of the story? Next time, pay attention to the barista. You never know how much they're noticing about you. And if you're lucky, maybe they'll be serving more than coffee. Stay caffeinated, stay curious. I'll see you in the next fantasy. Bye for now.